Welcome. Good to see you. That was our quick relaxing ritual. And today's video is about something else. It is about my sterilization. And more important than my sterilization, maybe the decisions around it, frequent questions or ideas concerning such a decision. And so we start right off. I had the surgery today, and it was with a narcosis. I would have felt fine without one, but it was recommended by the surgeon, female surgeon. I'm not sure what the term for female surgeon is, but I trust her work very much, and she recommended it to me, so I had a narcosis. Why do I even put that up? Because that is another decision. Do I say, yeah, but I don't want narcosis? And just like with the whole sterilization, it is always about what my open heart says. Okay, when I relax into it, what is true then? What is true? So for me, it was being honest to myself when I decided to make a sterilization. I have 3 kids, and for my wife, it would have been rather rough to go through another pregnancy. And those are like factors and everything, and they might have something to do with my truth of saying, okay, it's time to do that. But in the end, that's what the decision was based on, because you can always come up with negative parts. Some people keep having pain, like long-term payment troubles and stuff. There are always risks involved, and so there's always a downside you basically have to face. Always risks you have to face, but so it's never clean from the pros and cons. It is always there will always be pros and cons. But for me, on the heart level, was clear. And it's funny, whenever I tapped into the feeling towards it, like the day before, and when I was there, and even when I was there and was like sensing that my body started to react to the upcoming narcosis and everything, or the idea of all of that. And I always, when I tapped in and just felt into it, it was always like, yeah, but it's right. it's just right to do that. Just feels right, feels good. And yeah, and that's always great, because you do what feels good, because following your open heart feels good when you allow it. When you fight with it the whole time, then it will, I would say, it still feels good on some level, but it will not feel good, but not because of the open heart, but because of all the trouble you make around that decision. because you keep attacking yourself with ideas around it, or unsureness and everything. And that's why it doesn't feel good. Not because the decision did not feel good. Okay. Hearing the birds. I feel like oftentimes the subject also evokes fear in men. Just the idea of sterilization. And it's good, I think, to see and look what notions are behind that. Because it's always just fear of a scenario that might occur, or fear of not being potent and strong and everything. But those are mostly energetic charges. This is like a feeling that's nice to, that's great. It's like a vital feeling of vitality. And that has nothing to do with your sperms being able to pass through the tubulus or not. Because all that happens is basically that they cut that tubulus, so the sperm cannot enter your, I'm not sure how you put it in English, but they cannot exit basically because of that. But you still have a ejaculation, you still have erection. There's just no sperm within it. And even if it would be different, I would still want to point out that the feeling of vitality and potency has way more to do with being really present in your body, being present in the moment, sensing your possibility of action, your possibility of interaction, flowing and joining and meeting the needs of the moment. That what is vitality, meeting the needs of the moment. And that always feels great. And it's nothing you can lose. Especially not with the with the sterilization. It seems like you can lose it, but what actually happens is that you drop it by dropping your connection to the present moment. That's when you let go of it. It has something to do with your attention and with your with losing yourself in thoughts, and can always be regained in any moment. Not lost forever. Have a great time. Have a great weekend. See you then. Bye bye.